Hello everyone, it's Kathy from Miss Beauty is Art. Today I'm going to do a quick Sephora haul. Yay! So stay tuned. So to get started, I'm actually going to begin with the few products that I've already started using just so I can give you guys a quick review, and then I'm going to go ahead and continue with the stuff that I haven't really gotten my hands on yet. So to begin with, I am starting with Benefit's Their Real Mascara. This is the packaging. It's cute. Nice packaging for a mascara. Basically, they say that this is supposed to add tons of length and volume. And while that is definitely true, this is the tube and this is the brush. So the things that I actually do like about this mascara, one being the brush. The bristles definitely help in separating your lashes and applying the mascara when you first apply it. But to say that I'm really happy with the formula isn't really the case. It definitely lengthens a lot, so that's really nice, and that's true about what they say about this mascara. However, what you can't really do with this mascara is layer. So I really like to layer on my mascara and build, and this doesn't really allow you to do that. It starts to clump up. It doesn't really clump the lashes together because it does a good job at separating, but it actually clumps up with the material on each lash. So you get these like little nubbins that form on each lash, and it's kind of annoying, and especially when you start to build with your second coat or in those crazy days where you're doing a nice smoky eye and applying even maybe a third coat, it starts to get really messy and clumpy, and I definitely did not like that. So I've actually tried to use this with another mascara that I think by now most of you know my favorite mascara is CoverGirl Lash Blast. So I've tried using this underneath it just to add some volume and then layer and build with the CoverGirl, but I've seen that even with this as one coat underneath it starts to affect even the Lash Blast, and I can't really build the way I normally like to. So I'm going to give this a thumbs down. If you guys want to try it and see the experience that you have, please do, but I'm not really crazy about the fact that I can't layer, so I wasn't really happy with that product. The second thing I got is Urban Decay's D-Slick Oil Control Makeup Setting Spray. So this was formulated with Skindinavia and Urban Decay. This is the bottle. And basically what you do with this is you apply about 2 to 4 sprays to your face before any makeup application and after any primer or moisturizer. And this is supposed to keep the oil at bay, and it says that it sets your makeup for about 16 hours. I tried it on its own, and I would say that it didn't totally obviously take away the oil for 16 hours. It definitely helped on, minimizing the amounts of touch-ups that I needed to do throughout the night. But it doesn't actually keep the oil at bay for the 16 hours. I think more than anything, it may hold the makeup there. So I would definitely recommend this. It's not necessarily a bad product. I don't know that it performs exactly the way that they advertise that it does, but it didn't feel like anything on my skin, and I actually think that it did help. As a little partner to it, I also got Urban Decay's All Nighter Setting Spray. And this you put on after your makeup has already been applied. It's the same sort of bottle. And it also has the same claim of holding your makeup for 16 hours. So what I've actually done is use them both as partners in crime. So I've sprayed a couple of sprays of the D-Slick before I put my makeup on, and I applied this after, about 2 or 3 sprays after I've applied my makeup. And I will say that it does really hold your makeup for hours. I think the longest I wore this was about 12 hours, and my makeup definitely looked like it really hadn't moved at all. There were a couple of touch-ups that I needed to do just to keep the shine at bay, but for the most part my makeup looked as if I had just applied it. So these two together are a super awesome makeup fighting machine, and they make it stay, they make it last. So I would definitely suggest these two, or one or the other if you want to get just one. I might just suggest the all-nighter one because I feel like it holds the makeup, whereas the D-Slick, I don't know how much it really keeps the oil at bay. But they're both great products. The next thing I got that I'm super duper excited about is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner Set. It comes with 3 sets. It comes in the Poetica, which is a chisel tip, Saint, which is a skinny tip, and Sinner, which is a bold tip. So I'm actually going to go ahead and show you guys the difference. So these are what the liners look like. They're super duper cute. Really cute little graphics on them. And this is the Poetica tip. It's actually a pretty thick tip. This is the Saint tip. And this is Sinner. So I'm really excited to use these liners and kind of experiment with the different point types. And actually the Poetica, you can't really see it in the close-up, but it's actually chiseled. So on one side it kind of comes to a point and the other side is a little bit wider. So it's kind of cool and I'm really excited to use those. So yay, yay for that. Okay, the next thing I got is the Clinique Makeup Brush Cleanser. It actually comes in a little spray top thing. So I actually have not used this yet. I use a different makeup brush cleaner, so I'm curious to see how this works. And last, but definitely not least, I got the very coveted, the very loved Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. Woo! Very excited. It's so beautiful. I will say that it definitely, the colors are different than the first palette. The first palette is a little bit more bronzy and peachy, goldy, while this is a little bit more greige, if you will, so more like a gray beige color. The last palette came with that eye primer in a little sample size. This comes with a little lip gloss, which is super duper cute. The top is actually really quite adorable. It's etched out, which is really cute. And this is a color of the lip gloss, a swatch of the lip gloss. So it's like a peachy pink color, really, really pretty, which I think probably will complement these colors really well. And I'll give you guys a look at the Naked 2 palette. So the packaging is a little bit different. It's kind of like a little tin. It's like those pencil boxes you had when you were little and you went to school, or at least I did. I was also a dork. So this is the Naked palette. It's like a tin shiny case. Whoa. So these are the colors. It comes with a full-length mirror, which is nice when you're trying to apply your shadow. As you can see, it definitely is still very goldy based, but there's a lot more gray colors like this right here, which is Pistol. Verve is also a silvery gray tone. Busted is kind of a brown grayish silvery tone, and you have a matte black color, which is also really nice to have. And it comes with this dual-ended brush. Voila. So one side is like a soft little blender brush, and the other side is just a, color applicator. So that's definitely handy. It's nice to have a new brush to use. There's a couple of favorites. Actually, Half Baked that was in the first palette is in this palette again. A super shimmery gold color, which is so awesome. So it's an awesome palette. I've used it just a couple of times, and the colors are really awesome. And I don't know if I've mentioned this, but it's awesome. So definitely, if you can, go out and get it. If you had to ask me which I like between the two, I would actually say I do like the first palette a little bit more because the colors are a little bit warmer. And for me personally, I like to apply makeup in warmer tones. So I like the first palette for that reason. But the second palette definitely has some really beautiful colors. And when you work it with the other colors from either this palette or the first palette, you can really either play up the cool tones or the warm tones. So this may give you a little bit more versatility for that reason. But they're both super awesome. I think we all know that. So yay! And that's it. Those are the few things I got. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye!